Here we go. I'm about to make myself retarded.
What is up, guys? You already know what it is. It's Jon Jones fight week. You know I had to make a video. I made a video in the past. It was more on the steroid stuff. Blatant cheater that Jon Jones meat riders don't really like to call out as cheating. But I'm not really going to bring up the steroids too much in this video. Maybe a little bit. But I got a couple things that I'm going to be going over in this video. I got this interview. Jon Jones clearly ducking Tom Aspinall in this Kevin Iole interview. He literally says in this interview he doesn't want to risk fighting Tom Aspinall. It's fucking bullshit. But we're gonna go through this video, and we have a couple other things I'm gonna show. Let's get right into it.
What's the interim title?
More than likely not. More than likely not. I feel like Tom Aspinall is I don't want to say nobody, but he just hasn't proven anything. He hasn't done anything. And I understand that. I mean, he won his belt against Sergey. Sergey just got slaughtered by someone else. So it's just like
hasn't done anything. Sergey Pavlovich was on an amazing streak, knocking out everybody in his run up to the interim title fight. And he just said he got slaughtered by somebody. Yeah, that's somebody who Tom beat again in the first round. It's ridiculous. Like, what are you even yapping about at this point? Tom's destroying everybody in the heavyweight division. You just don't want to fight him. You're ducking him so hard right now. I don't know how he doesn't recognize this is doing more damage to his legacy than anything. And he's talking about fighting Alex Pereira for a BMF belt. I'm going to bring that up in a second. How are you going to be fighting for a BMF belt if you're clearly ducking the number one contender in your division? It makes no sense. That is not something a BMF would do. But fighting nobodies and hasn't proved anything. It's ridiculous. This is what these Jon Jones fans are saying. He's fighting nobodies. He's fighting everyone in the fucking heavyweight division that's raising their hand to fight him. What do you mean he's fighting nobodies? Cyril Gane went to go make a fucking movie, turned into a movie star when he got fucking offered Tom Aspinall. What are you yapping about? Honestly, it's ridiculous.
I'm not here to
Also, just beat Curtis Blades in the first round. Avenge that fucking loss when he got injured in the first fight. Fucking Jon Jones fans bring that up. It's fucking ridiculous. Literally fucking blew out his knee in the first 10 seconds. But all right.
to gamble someone else making a name off of me. I'm here to compete against the guys.
He said he doesn't want to gamble someone else making a name off of him. He literally knows Tom Aspinall would fucking steamroll him. Like, who even says that? What kind of fighters? I don't want to gamble someone making a name off me. That literally just screams, I don't want to fight him. He's going to make a name off fucking whooping my ass. That's literally what it says. That's what it's telling you. It's ridiculous. Like, if you can't see that, clearly can't see that, you're fucking retarded. This whole situation is just bullshit. I'm going to be going over a couple things that just proves this whole Stipe fight is dumb. I'm going to go over the Stipe fight as well and give my prediction and all that and talk about it a little bit. But we're going to just watch a little bit more of this, go over this, and then go over the other stuff I got.
Where when we look back, 10 years from now, it'd be like Jon Jones fought this guy and that guy and this legend and this champion and this champion. If there,
we're going to look back and say, Jon Jones popped this time and this time and this time. I had the testosterone of a castrated male this time, Fucking popping for steroids almost every fucking fight. Like, it's ridiculous. People will scold Dillashaw for popping for one fight. This dude popped fucking 4 fucking times. Are we serious? Or, like, we're holding Dillashaw to this fucking crazy fucking... You pop the one time... Like, every time I see Dillashaw on an Instagram post, it's always just the needle fucking gifs. But Jon Jones, oh, he's the greatest of all time. The GOAT does what he wants. He can fight whoever he wants. But Dillashaw pops once and fucking his whole legacy is tainted. But Jon Jones is not. Apparently he's the go to the sport. Pop 4 times. Insane. Makes no fucking sense to me. Like, his whole legacy is not tainted at all by popping that many times. It's fucking crazy.
there were to be a fight of a guy that's still on our UFC roster that would be not only financially worth it, but legacy worth it, it would be Alex Pereira. You know, Alex Pereira and I, we both are 37.
Light heavyweight champ.
Yeah, we're both 37 years old. Right now, I weigh about.
Why does that even matter? We're both 37 years old. Let me get a 40-year-old next after that. Stipe coming out of the fucking casket. Let me fight him. Like, it makes no sense. This fucking whole Stipe fight makes no sense as well. Like, I'm going to just bring up some facts in a second.
About 235. I'm an incredibly light heavyweight. I think Pereira.
I'm done hearing this. Well, moving on to the next thing. I'm just going to talk about this. It's fucking ridiculous. Relinquishing your heavyweight title to fight a BMF fight with Alex Pereira. He just wants to fight Alex Pereira because he has no fucking ground game. If Alex Pereira had ground game, Jon Jones would just retire after the Stipe fight. It's ridiculous. Like, Alex Pereira has zero ground game at all. Was getting held down by fucking Israel Adesanya, Jan Blachowicz. Jon Jones just saw that and said, oh, I can fight him. He's 37 years old as well. Oh, that's easy pickings. But does not want to fight Tom Aspinall. He knows Tom Aspinall is a nightmare matchup for him. This matchup against Alex Pereira is a perfect matchup for him. Alex has no ground game, a lighter opponent. Jon Jones is bulked up to heavyweight. You know, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know how. There's a lot of fans saying this is a more compelling matchup. Alex is more dangerous than Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall has the things that can stop Jon Jones wrestling. Alex Pereira does not. Alex Pereira might catch him, has a more chance of catching him with a fucking left hook and fucking knocking him out. But Tom Aspinall has a more chance of actually beating Jon Jones. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if this fight happened, it probably ends in the fucking first round because Alex Pereira has no wrestling at all, no grappling. It makes no fucking sense. It's ridiculous. It's just another freebie fight to fucking pad Jon Jones' record. He needs to fight Tom Aspinall next. And this is what I'm talking about. Stipe Miocic, last win was August 15th, 2020. Over 4 years ago. It's ridiculous. Like, how is he even getting a title fight? It makes no fucking sense, dude. Over 4 years ago was his last win. Not to mention his last fight. In his last fight, Francis Ngannou fucking took his head off. You know? Knocked out cold. And now he's getting a title fight 3 years later. It makes zero sense at all. I'm bringing up a point that I made in my last Jon Jones video. You know, it was a more recent win than Stipe Miocic. Anthony Johnson, Rumble, has a more recent win than Stipe Miocic. Insane. And Stipe is getting a title fight. You know who also has a more recent win than Stipe? Khabib Nurmagomedov. Like, are we serious? What are we doing here in this heavyweight division? Jon Jones can just fight anyone. Pops for steroids, beat his wife, you know? You can get whatever he wants, you know? It's crazy that these fans will literally defend this. Like, this man is not a fucking wife-beating piece of shit. How does he have fans? Like, it's the most fucking dumb fucking fans ever. The people that just watch Jon Jones highlight videos. They're the most casual fans. If you're a real fan of MMA and you're an actual fucking human being with fucking morals, like, you won't fucking support this man. I don't know how he has a job. If it was anyone else in the world that did this in the UFC and they beat their wife, tested positive over fucking 4 times, they would be out of the UFC. It makes no fucking sense, dude. It's not even like Jon Jones is he's selling tickets. He's not selling that many fucking tickets to be fucking kept in the UFC after beating his wife and testing positive for steroids that many times. It makes no sense. His best win as well against Daniel Cormier was overturned because he popped for steroids. So it's just ridiculous. It makes literally zero sense how he has fans at all. But I always be seeing on Instagram his fans defending him. Jon can do whatever he wants. He's earned it. What has he earned it by? Fucking literally cheating. Fucking past couple years, ruining events. He's earned it. He's earned to be fucking put in jail and fucking stomped the fuck out to death. That's what he's earned. Disgusting human being. He's done terrible things. And it's such a terrible thing we're putting him up on this pedestal for the young fans to look at and look up to. He is not someone you should look up to. Tom Aspinall is more of a man you should be looking up to. Jon Jones, disgusting human being, beat his wife in front of his kids. We're going to go over that in a second because I got some things to say about that as well. But it's just disgusting that this company is putting him up there on a pedestal. It's disgusting. But it's just crazy how all the Jon Jones meat riders just cope about everything. About the steroids, about him ducking Tom Aspinall, about this fight against Stipe. You know, Jon Jones does not have the right to pick whatever fight he wants to fight. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to go over this one last thing about these Jon Jones fans that are defending this man, fans of this guy. You know, how can you be a fan of this? We're going to go over this a little bit. According to the report, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Public records request, which stated that Jon Jones left his fiancée bloodied after allegedly assaulting her with their 3 children present. Really? Assaulting his wife with his children present as well. Fucking disgusting. Terrible behavior. Inexcusable. Disgusting. I don't know how this man has fans. I don't know how people support this man. I don't know how he has a job. Why is the UFC even keeping him? Why did they bring him back after this? Disgusting. As well, there's another part. Jon Jones' youngest child asked security, "Can you call the cops?" His youngest fucking daughter had to ask the fucking security to call the cops because he was beating on his wife. Bloody. Disgusting behavior. And people defend this man. And there's fans of this guy. And they'll defend this. And they'll just scoot right past this. He's a cheating scumbag who beats his wife. Inexcusable. And this is what you Jones fans are looking up after and defending. Fucking terrible. You know, found blood on the bed sheets, shoes strewn about. Insane. But that's pretty much going to be it. You know I had to make a video on this. Always love slandering Jon Jones. Terrible human being, scumbag of a person, not a man at all. If you put your hands on a woman, you're not a man. You're a fucking scumbag, and you're a pussy. Just to say that. But this whole fight week is just ridiculous, you know. This whole Stipe fight makes no sense. Jon Jones saying he doesn't want to gamble someone making a name off him. That says all we need to know about that Tom Aspinall fight. He knows he'd get laid out cold, you know. But that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Enjoyed this fight weekend. Hopefully Stipe can do the funniest thing in UFC history and just fucking kill him in the octagon. I doubt it. Stipe's probably going to have a fucking heart attack walking to the octagon. But hopefully Tom Aspinall can step in for Stipe. Not saying I hope Stipe gets injured, but really want to see Tom Aspinall go in there because we all know what Tom Aspinall would do to Jon Jones. But like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Comment, let me know what you guys thought. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.